Hello Capricorns and welcome to your October 2024 reading. So, before we start, I would like to thank everybody. I've received the, YouTube honorary plaque of 100,000 subscribers, and I want to thank you all so much for this. It's unbelievable. I would have never thought this possible, and there we are. So in order to celebrate this with all of you, I am making a little contest where the winner will have the possibility to choose between receiving the tarot reading, which is the complete guidebook of 235 pages, and the link to 17 videos to go with the course that you can follow at your rhythm, or a private reading if you're not interested in having a tarot course but you want to have a private reading. It's going to be also a possibility for you to choose. So on this, I'm going to announce the winner. To participate, you have, of course, to be subscribed. You have to say a comment and say, I want the tarot reading, I want the tarot course, whatever, linking to, of course, you've listened to the video about the 100,000 subscribers or whatnot, but a little comment about this. And next month, at the end of the month, I'm going to pick a winner and I'm going to announce it next month in their respective video. Okay, so that means if they're Scorpio, I'm going to announce it in Scorpio. If they are Libra, I'm going to announce it in the Libra reading, and so on. So on this, thank you very much. And where it comes from your month, my beautiful Capricorns, I meditate on your energy, and here is what it said. First card, we have the King of Cups. So that tells me you come in the month very grounded emotionally, very wise emotionally. Maybe last month you understood stuff, all of that. But this, because we had like the full moon, Pisces, Aries, and so on. You're arriving very solid in this manner, in your waters. Under that, I have the High Priestess in reverse and the World in reverse. So we're very solid, grounded emotionally, but there's still something we haven't quite understood. The High Priestess is our capacity to be in direct alignment with, our divine self. Let's call it like this. She's in between the two pillars, so she understands and has the wisdom. She knows both parts. She's not stuck in the misunderstanding, distortions, resentments, and she's not stuck in dogma and law and whatever that can come out of wisdom that doesn't have the understanding. She's right in the middle. She masters the unknown and the moon. So when she's in reverse, that means that we're not listening to her or we're disconnected. We have a lot here of emotional intelligence with the King of Cups. But there's something that our soul wanted us to understand, like maybe a soul lesson that needed to be completed that was not quite completed. And you will see what that is this month, because as we continue, here we have the Magician and a bit of Seven of Wands in reverse. So that means this guy is in his power. This guy does not need to react to anything, is not combating the world. Because if you put a force like this, the universe is going to respond with equal force, because this is your action. It's in reverse, so that means it's still hidden. It's maybe automatic, it's maybe unconscious, but there's leftover reactive defensive mode. So with the Magician. And under that, we have the Two of Cups. So maybe a connection, a mirror this month will show you exactly how you're dealing with it. Okay? If you're in the Magician, then you're going to have a equally powerful mirror, but that will not be a threat for you. So as we continue, we have the Page of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cup. Now that's interesting because him, like this Ace of Cup, wow, it's an opportunity to have a higher frequency, to have peace, to commune. See, you have like the, I don't know if you call that in English, hostie of communion. Peaceful communion with the world, with the divine. Do I take it or do I not take it? Do I go about it excited, passionate, like this new beginning, or do I resist it? Under that, we have the Empress. So that means that Ace of Cup is unconditional. It's free. It's from above. It's Venusian. So here, the universe is going to show you a beautiful mirror, and it's going to look at how is Capricorn reacting to it. Did he really finish his last cycle with fire or not? Bottom of the deck, I have Death. So did he really let die everything? Let's clarify this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns for the month of October 2024. Oh, October. I forgot. At the end of the month, we have Samhain, Halloween. I forgot to mention it in the other videos. All right. Time goes so fast. Okay, let's look at the King of Cups here. King of Cups for Capricorn. King of Cups. Okay, all right. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Cup. So we have these two cards right here. Okay, that's a good sign. And what came out? Ooh, Strength in reverse. Okay. And here we have Five of Wands in reverse. So even though you're King of Cups, there's still energy being all conflicted inside when it comes to receiving an Ace of Cup or having access to an Ace of Cup in your Empress state. Or something about that. Maybe your lion is not quite convinced by your higher self here. Is still reacting a little bit. Show me the High Priestess here. What did she want to say? Well, she wants to talk about the Empress, I guess. She wants to reveal something that is hidden. Maybe going from dream to reality. Okay, there's something about that. we can fantasize, or not fantasize, but in theory, we're all like, yeah, I'm solid, it's great, no problem. And then when this comes around, oh, it's not so great. I'm not so solid anymore. There's something because finishing the past cycle, like really embodying, here, I am Venus. Nobody is out there to tell me how lovable I am. I know I am unconditionally loved and loved to begin with by the universe and the universe within me, self. Part of you is not convinced about that. Part of you thinks it needs to protect itself. Let's look at the Magician, because they're all powerful on one side, but still something unfinished, let's say, on the inside. Why is the Seven of Wands there with the Magician? Because there's still leftover heartaches. Knight of Pentacle. That's you, Capricorn, in your growth of continuing. I want to bring this. Maybe I want a relationship and all of that. But there's a part of me that's not completely embarked because it's still harboring unconscious beliefs from disappointments and heartaches. Two of Cups. What if this is what is being mirrored? What if this is what is being mirrored? The heartaches and the disappointments. I would be mirroring my shadows instead of mirroring my higher self to help me grow. And there's the Empress again. Wow, it's really a test of unconditional love here. Because, it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? Unconditional love, it changes, the way you deal with your neighbor, with your co-worker, with your clients. It's all in that she's completely solid when it comes to trusting her aspiration, trusting what she wants to bring forward, trusting a relationship. She knows she cannot be invaded, put down, because if she loves herself unconditionally, she would never accept that. So there's no need to be constantly on the guard for it. Let's look at that Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, so we have this on the side and we have the Four of Wands on the side. So this is all about, when I'm in my complete Empress, I can trust my inner light. I can trust my judgment. I can trust the intelligence of the divine within me that I can translate in my daily life. Virgo, Hermit. I will do the best for me anyway. And not in an egotistical way. In a sense that I will serve the divine within me. I will serve the soul. The soul's aspiration. Four of Wands, like this, your fire would be standing up and knowing that, hey, on the other side, it's all fine. It's celebration of life. It's beautiful, friendly, no problem, easy breezy. Like this, I do not see the way things can be like that. So I'm keeping this guard in case life mirrors me distorted vision of an unconscious belief of mine. Let's look at the Empress. But probably because I haven't finished cleaning here. Death. And that's why the cycle is not quite over. That's why the cycle is not quite over. World. Okay. Well, I'm going to have a judgment about it. I don't know what the planets are going to be, but it seems a lot of people are finishing with the judgment. And here I'm judging King of Wands, something related to your fire. Wheel of Fortune, so that I can finally move the Wheel of Fortune, so that finally whatever that cup is, you can feel free, at ease to take it, because it will not be a repeat of the past cycles that kept repeating themselves. Judgment on Fire, probably around exactly like Sagittarius, probably around the full moon in Aries, around the 17th of October. Look at the judgment you'll have to put, because here, when we have this, that means there's a huge trumpet, and all maybe the leftover distortions are going to come up, and they're going to be like, are you restoring us or not? Are you readjusting us, like you're tuning a piano with the trumpet, the high frequency of the angel here? Or are you shoving us back down under the water, and you're keeping this defensiveness? Because this is like actually pushing away energy. So the judgment on mastering your energy here, it would be judgment on fire too, but here in your case, since it's so close to the Empress, and she came out 3 times, look at Venus in your chart, where it is right now, Capricorn. There's a judgment about that. What is unconditional love? If I vibrate it, that's what I'm mirroring. If my I am is still the disappointments and the conflicts of the past, then that's what's going to be. It's going to bring it up. Maybe old things around how people acted, the efforts they made, the efforts they didn't make, the distorted actions they made, the distorted desires, or whatever. Because we do have the King of Wands. It's going to make you less careful, but not reckless, just maybe more daring, because you're going to truly be emotionally unbreakable. When we have the Empress, we are emotionally, valuably unbreakable. So, there you go. I'm going to call this the Empress, because really that's the lesson of actually understanding your divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman. But it's your capacity and how your receptors, your receptivity of the principality of Venus, how is she embodied in you? So on this, I'm sending you all my love and light, Capricorns. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and of course, subscribing. Don't forget the contest. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. So on this, namaste, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.